Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to bring you a video about your spring and summer essentials. We are well into spring and almost even summer in San Antonio. It has been so hot here. Starting a few weeks ago, we were getting into the 80s and the 90s, and it is only April 20th. So it's been a little crazy in Texas. I know some of you are getting snow still and cold weather, but we are really heading into the warm weather here. So I wanted to talk about some of the things that I recommend and I really love for the spring and summer months. Some of it is skincare, some of it is a little bit of makeup here and there, but let's dive into it. The first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is sunscreen. Because we are getting into the warmer months, everybody needs to be wearing sunscreen. Make sure that your sunscreen says UVA and UVB or broad spectrum. That means you are covering both UVA and UVB rays. UVA is responsible for aging our skin, and UVB is responsible for skin cancer, neither of which we want, which is why you need to make sure that your sunscreen says broad spectrum or UVA, UVB. So an example of that is, let me look on these two sunscreens. Okay, so I looked on the packages of these. This doesn't say it on the front. Most of the time they do. But the two that I really like are the Biore Aqua Rich, and this is SPF 50. And then this one is the Nivea Sun Protect Water Gel. The reason that I like these is because even though I can't find it now, whenever I buy sunscreen, if I'm buying it online, I will look to see that it says in the description, broad spectrum or UVA, UVB. So I know that I would have looked for these products. I love these two products because they are water-based. So when you put them on your skin, they are not sticky, they are not jelly, they are not, they don't interfere at all with makeup application. I love them. My husband will even wear it, which is amazing because he hates sunscreen. And I just really, really love these. These were Dr. Dre recommendations, and I really, really love, love, love them. And they're very reasonable, and you can get them on Amazon. The other sunscreen that I love is the EltaMD without the niacinamide in it. The niacinamide is a nice ingredient because it is a little bit anti-acne, anti-inflammatory, and for some people that's really, really helpful. For me, I did not like that particular formulation because it interfered with my makeup. It caused my makeup to pill a little bit, but the EltaMD without the niacinamide is another really great sunscreen, and I feel like it's reasonable. It's $35 or $40 a bottle, and you can get it at Derm Store, and they often have 20% off coupons. Keep in mind, you guys, when you are putting on sunscreen, you need to be putting a lot. You need to be kind of lathering it on there. I do it first thing before I do any of my other makeup. I kind of let it dry and then I put on my makeup. A little tiny layer is not enough. You want to put on a tablespoon. So that is the reason why I usually do not trust my foundations as a source of sunscreen, because you are never putting on enough foundation to provide the SPF that you need to protect your skin against those UVA and UVB rays. So while I think it's a bonus if your makeup has sunscreen in it, that is not what I depend on for my sunscreen protection. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you use a good sunscreen underneath your makeup. And if your makeup has some SPF, that's just all the better. But don't count on that because you're never using enough sunscreen to really give you good sun protection. So that is my spiel on sunblock. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about on that same note are sunglasses. So I know that we are all tempted to buy really cute fashion sunglasses when we see them at Ann Taylor or Loft or wherever that are cute and fashionable, and we don't want to dish out the money to buy really quality sunglasses. But keep in mind, your eyes also need to be protected from UVA and UVB rays, and you want 100% protection. I just bought this pair of Maui Jim sunglasses. The tag is still on it, you can see. I love Maui Jims because they are excellent. They're excellent for UVA and UVB protection. Polarized lenses are even better. These happen to be polarized lenses, and that is the best way to protect your eyes. So be very, very sure when you are looking for a pair of sunglasses to wear over the summer. You may feel like it's blocking out the sun if you get one that doesn't say 100% UVA and UVB protection, but it's not actually protecting your eyes from those harmful UV rays. So be very sure that you invest in a quality pair of sunglasses that are gonna protect your eyes. You've only got one set of eyes, guys. Make sure that you are doing right by your eyes. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is more on the beauty side. So for the last few weeks I've had several events that required me wearing a dress and going and exposing my legs. And in my 40s, I do not have the most beautiful legs. They are white, they are pasty. I have some varicosities from when I was pregnant, meaning varicose veins, that are really ugly and discolored, and just my legs are not pretty. They are not a young woman's legs anymore. And so I like never go bare-legged anywhere because it's just not attractive, and I feel very self-conscious. So what I do for my legs is I always put on some kind of lotion. There are lots and lots of levels of the types of lotion that you can put on, and I wanted to start with this one, which is the Scott Barnes Body Bling, and it's platinum, and it's a moisturizing, shimmering body lotion. This is a little bit tinted. It's got like a slightly bronzy tint. It is not major. I never tan, I never self-tan, I never put tanning cream on my face or my body. I just don't have time for that kind of thing. But it doesn't look weird when I wear this product on my legs, even if I haven't tanned the rest of my body. It is just slightly tinted and gives my legs like a nice kind of more bronzed glow. It just takes away that pasty look. This is one of my favorite products. I will find it and I will link it below for you guys. There's a lot of product in here. There's 4 fluid ounces, and I believe I paid around $40 for it. I'll link it below with the exact price, but I really, really like it for that reason. If you don't want like something with just a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of bronziness, you can get something that is a lot more coverage, and that is this Westmore Beauty, which is basically skin makeup. This, you guys, is definitely makeup. It has definitely got a tint. It has definitely got a color. I feel like it might be difficult to wear this on your legs if you don't also put it on your arms and your chest and maybe a little bit in your makeup. You can only get this off with oil-based makeup remover. So this is actually a makeup. Now, I will say it did cover up my varicose veins better than any of my other leg products that I've used, but it was a tiny bit high maintenance because number one, it was hard to get it off of my hands. I had to use my micellar water and like wash my hands with my micellar water to get it off. So it really stays, and I wore it for like, you know, a day, and then I wore it to a wedding at night, and then I didn't shower till the following night. So I wore it the whole next day, and it was like not getting on my clothes. It was not rubbing off on my bed sheets. Like, it really stays, and you really do need that oil-based makeup remover to get it off. But I thought it looked weird on just my legs without having put it on my arms and other parts of my body, in contrast to this one. The other, I have 3 more products I wanted to talk about that you can use on your legs. One of them is the Natasha Denona Body Glow, and it's in the color light. This was around $55, and I want to just swatch it for you on my hand. It is like a very light pink, and it will just give your legs a shimmery glow, almost like you're wearing hose that are, I don't know, a little bit shimmery. So that is a really, really pretty option, and I especially like it because I don't really like to put cream all over my body. I just want to put it on my legs. Now, this is not going to cover up my varicose veins as well at all. It's just going to make my legs look a little bit more shimmery and a little bit more perfected, but sometimes I don't want to go to the trouble of this, and so I will just use this. The next product that I really like is actually the Cover FX drops. I don't use these on my face. They are too like blingy for me. They're like really like shimmery, but I have mixed this with body lotion. You put a fair amount, like 4 or 5 drops in your hand with your regular body lotion. You rub it together and you put it on your legs, and it will leave the most beautiful shimmer on your legs. And I highly recommend it. There's a reasonable amount of product in here. There is 0.5 fluid ounces. Or 15 milliliters, 15 cc's. Like I said, I only use this for my legs, so I'm not using it like every day. So it's not gonna last forever, but if you use a couple of drops with your lotion and you rub it on your legs, it will last you a season. It will last you for the summer. The last product that I wanna show you that you can put on your legs to leave a beautiful shimmer is this Hemp's lotion, and it is in Coconut Fusion. It's a shimmering herbal body souffle, and this stuff, you guys, looks gorgeous on your legs. Again, it is untinted, so you're not gonna get like any kind of bronze, but you are gonna get a beautiful shimmer. And it's hard to see on like the camera, but I can tell you, I put this on my legs in the summer sometimes, just if we're like running around, because it's not that expensive and I don't mind using it. And when you go in the sun, it is like glittering. It's so beautiful. And you get a lot of product in here. You get 8 ounces. So you're getting a lot for your money, but it does leave a beautiful shimmer on your legs. And so I recommend any of these things for those of you who are like me, who don't like to go out in the summer like bare-legged without any kind of shimmer or glow or something just to make your legs look a little bit more perfected. So those are my recommendations for that. Next, I wanted to talk to you about bronzer. We all get a tiny bit more tan on our body than we do our face in the summer because we are exfoliating our faces. We're not necessarily exfoliating our bodies. So I wanted to show you 3 bronzing products that I really like depending on what you are looking for. One of them is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. And this is very shimmery, you guys. Like, this is like no joke shimmer. So if you are looking, like if you are going out like for an evening or an event and you just want to have like a beautiful shimmery glow on your face, you can use this. You can even use this if you dust your brush on it and use it on your shoulders and your décolleté, and it will leave a beautiful shimmer there. If you are looking for something that is less shimmery and has more of a satin finish, go for the Too Faced Sweethearts blush, and you can just sweep this all over your face and it'll just help your face be a tiny bit more bronzed, but it's not flat, and that way it won't look stark white compared to your body. And if you're looking for a drugstore option, I recommend the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has a beautiful coconut smell. If you like the smell of coconut, you're gonna feel like you're at the beach when you're wearing this. It is so gorgeous. They have a couple of shades, so if you're super fair, get the shade in light. That's what I use. And it smells so good, you guys. If you like coconut, you need this in your life. It smells so good. They also have blushes, by the way, which smell the same way. I don't have any, but they're really good. One thing that I forgot to tell you guys about really quick, I was talking about SPF and I totally forgot. SPF only lasts a certain amount of time, and whatever the number is how long it lasts. So 50 is like 50 minutes. So really you're supposed to be reapplying sunscreen all through the day. But like the first person that I've ever seen mention this on YouTube was Lisa J when I was watching a video of hers this morning. I love her. And she was saying like, who is applying sunscreen over their makeup? Like, definitely I'm not. Like, you cannot apply a cream sunscreen over your makeup throughout the day to touch up. So last summer I bought this Color Science powder, which is the Sunforgettable Broad Spectrum SPF 50, to do just that, to touch up my makeup through the day. But really the purpose was to add sunscreen, sunscreen after, you know, what you've put on underneath your makeup may not be protecting you anymore. I love this product. It is a light powder. You open it up, it's got this little brush, you kind of shake it to get some of the product into the brush, and then you just brush it all over your face. It does not disturb your makeup. It does give you, I tend to put quite a lot of it on because I want to make sure that I'm getting enough that it's really giving me that 50 SPF. But you just brush it all over your face. It's like you're powdering up. It's not disturbing your makeup. So I absolutely love this product. It is very pricey. It is $60. But in my mind, this is totally worth the money because I need to be touching up my sunscreen through the day, especially in San Antonio, where it is so hot, like more than 100 degrees for most of the summer. And I really wanna make sure that I'm protecting my skin. And to me, this is the best way to do it without disrupting my makeup. Highly, highly recommend this. Okay, so let's go back to the makeup. I just had to do that little insert. The next thing I wanted to recommend that I think is so lovely for the summer are these Biore lip glows. I love these for spring and summer. They're these balmy lipsticks that are so nice. Why do I have so many? I have one that's pink. They tint your lips either in a pink color, a coral color, a lilac color, a berry color, depending on which one you pick up based on the pH of your lips. I have the pink shade, which looks like this. This one is actually the holographic one. It's got like a little bit of shimmer in it. Let me see if I can, that's it right there. And then I have the lilac one, which looks like this. You can't really see them on your hand that well, so I'm just gonna show them to you in the tube. And that will be more of like a lilac-y light berry color. And then I have the light pink, which just looks like a lip balm, but it will tint a little darker than this on your lips based on your lip pH. And then I have the coral, which looks really funny in the tube, but it looks beautiful on the lips. It looks very orange in the tube, but on the lips it looks like a beautiful coral color. And actually this is probably my favorite one. It looks so pretty. These are just beautiful, glowy lip colors that are so pretty. They're so balmy, and I just think that they're nice. And if you're looking for kind of like a sheer look for every day, they're a beautiful lipstick. If you are looking for something more like poppy, in the summer is one time when I tend to wear a little bit of brighter colors on my lips, and I really like it. I'll do like a really neutral eye, and then I'll do like a pop of color on my lips. And the three colors that are my favorite for that are this Clinique matte shade in Matte Beauty. It is such a beautiful pink color. And you guys know I'm usually wearing neutrals, but in the summer, I really love wearing these kinds of lipsticks, these kind of bright pinkish coralish lipsticks on my lips. So that's one of my favorites. And the matte formula by Clinique is awesome. That shade is Matte Beauty. This Milani one is in Fruit Punch. It is also a gorgeous like pinky coral. You're gonna see these are all very similar. Slightly pinker and brighter, but it's only $5 or $6 from the drugstore. Great like summer gorgeous color if you're going to the beach and you just want a pop of color on your lips. And then lastly is MAC Bombshell, which is that color. And it's slightly lighter than the other two, but it is a beautiful pinky color, and I really enjoy it. The last lip product that I want to share with you guys are the Fresh lipsticks. These are an absolute summer staple for me because they have SPF in them. I have several colors. I have the Tulip, which is kind of a bright pink color. And like you can definitely find a shade that's good for you, you guys. There are so many different shades of these. I also have a more pinky color called, what is this called? Petal, which is slightly more of a Your Lips But Better color. But if you guys are going to be spending any time in the sun this summer, be sure to pick one of these up. They're tinted, they're very comfortable, they feel so good, and they have SPF in them, which is an absolute must for your lips. I also have like little bitty ones in all these different colors. So I think these are an absolute must. Keep in mind, do not leave these in your car. They will definitely melt if you leave them in your car, but do take them with you to the beach, to the pool, or anytime you're out in the sun this summer, even if you're going for a walk or a run, because they will protect your lips from the UVB and the UVA rays. Lastly, if you guys are into wearing like a full face of makeup in the summer, a must is having a makeup setting spray because it is so hot outside and you do not want your makeup to melt off of your face. You want it to stay put, especially if you have an event to go to. So for me, like during the summer, if I am wearing like more than just like concealer, like if I'm wearing foundation, I always set my makeup with my Urban Decay De-Slick. This is such a great setting spray. They have all different kinds of setting sprays. They have oil control ones. They have ones for normal skin. So you can definitely find a setting spray that will suit your skin type. If you are a person like me who has oily skin and you do not want your makeup to melt off your face in the summer if you are outside, I highly recommend a oil controlling setting spray like the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. It's so good, you guys. So those are just a few of my spring and summer must-have beauty products. I hope that that gives you guys kind of some ideas of things you may need to pick up before you get into those later spring and early summer months. I hope this was an interesting video for you guys. Give it a thumbs up if it was, and that way I will know to make more videos like it. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you like the content and you like the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will be notified each time I post a new video. I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.